Alright guys, what's up? I am bored, and it's nearing 7 p.m. So, this is going to be kind of a long video, probably. I'm hoping it will be anyway. So, if you don't care for this video, just exit out now. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm actually going to be trying to change my schedule tonight. Normally I'm, getting ready to get some sleep right about now. But fuck that. I got to change my schedule big time. So, my mic there and shoo away this fly. God damn it. Shoo! These flies are pissing me off. They always go. It's like maybe they're not flies. They're bugs that go at light. It's like my monitor is the biggest glowing thing in here, so they just keep flying out of the screen. I know they go after light because when I turned off my monitor and had my phone on, they went on my phone. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. They just piss me off because they fly on there whenever I'm doing something important, like playing a game. So normally I'm usually in bed like between 7 and 9, and then I get up around 3. I've been trying to change that for like a week, but it always gets like 9 or 10 where I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get go. I'm not gonna be able to, stay awake any longer. But fuck it, I've still got like $10 left, I think. Yes, there it is, the 10. Still got $10 left. Make that $11. So I can get some soda or maybe some coffee or something, keep me going. This is just stuff that I haven't put out of the bank. I still got like 70 in there or something. But I need to stay up. I need to change my schedule. It's just I was talking with my coworker. I'm like, it sucks. I cannot get home after work and fall asleep. And if I do, by some miracle, if I do get to sleep, it's not like I never walk in and just boom fall asleep. I always do something on the computer. But even if I do go to sleep within the hour of getting home, I only sleep till like 2 or something before I get up again. So I mean, it doesn't ever change anything. Kind of sucks, actually. It really does. But I want to change my schedule. That way I can be up all night. Like it's all night. I mean, I leave at 3:45 anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. But whatever. I mean, it would just be nice to be up all night instead of sleeping for a few hours. Or I get to like 10 or 11, I'm like, shit, I'm not gonna be sleeping for anything at all. It sucks knowing that you're only gonna get like 4 hours of sleep. But yeah, whatever. So let's talk a bit about YouTube, about my channel and whatnot. I've actually got a WordPad up here. I got a list of things to chat about with you guys. So, like I said, it's gonna be a long video. I expect it to be. I need to answer a few things about my channel and whatnot. So let's get straight into it. So for people that are new to this channel, or people who have recently subscribed mainly because of Dead Island, which is actually not as much as I thought it would be. I was disappointed by that, but whatever. I have actually switched channels. I switched to this channel from another one, and the reason for that was 2 things actually. One, this channel doesn't have any strikes against it. I'm aiming to keep it that way. If I like new games that come out, if I find out that people who are putting videos up early of it are getting them taken down, not because they're up early, but because they're copyright, even if they're Let's Plays, I will not do that game for a while because I do not want that strike against me. I don't care if I do not know how to get strikes off. So if anyone knows how, or if anyone knows of a video that tells you how to get rid of strikes, let me know, because I've searched and cannot find shit on it. Anyway, since this channel does not have any strikes, I knew that it was only a matter of time, as long as I uploaded videos, that I would get the 15-minute limit taken away, which I did. And that is also why part 6 of my Dead Island videos is gone, is because it didn't have copyright to the point where they removed the video and I had a strike, but it said view copyright info and this can't be viewed in certain countries and blah blah blah. And I don't know why. I looked at the video, I don't know why they did that to that one video. And actually now I'm gonna go check my account just to make sure no other video has that. But they took away they brought my limit back, so I deleted the video and my limit was gone again. And this headset's gonna piss me off. It keeps hitting my chair. So now I'm gonna check my YouTube just to make sure. Gotta make sure now. And I am getting a new mic soon, and this fly is back again. I am getting a new mic soon though, so don't worry. Upload. Okay, good. It's still there. Okay. So That was reason number one, is because I wanted to be able to upload in more than 15 minutes, which actually has been nice, because now when I play, like, I never play. I tried before to play and like set a little watcher timer or something so that it would go off when I reached like 10 minutes or something like that. It never worked out, ever. I know people like Togoff does that. I'm not sure if he does it anymore. His limit should be gone by now. But you can always hear his timer thing in the background. He's like, oh, that's, time's up, because he'd be getting close to 9 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever the limit was that he had. And he would always, as soon as it went off, he'd be like, oh, gotta go. And I tried it, but it never worked. So what I always used to do was, like, I'd play for, let's say, 40 minutes, or let's go with an hour. And then I would just divide the video randomly. So, like, I'd put up, because with Fraps, it divides into random clips after it hits, like, almost, I think it's like 3.90 gigs before it ends a clip and brings up a new one. And so what I would do is I'd put that one in, and if it was longer than 15 minutes, I would cut it down to like 1450. But now I can just toss it all in one and run to the whole thing. It's very nice. It saves time. It does. Not to mention, I like it that now I don't have to worry about uploading 10 videos in a day. Now I'm perfectly on schedule and everything still. When I upload a video, it's usually a video that I just did yesterday, which is nice. Not to mention, I think people prefer to load a 30 or 40 minute video rather than load 20 different videos. I like it. Maybe it's just me, but I like it. So that was one reason. And I completely forgot about the second reason because I got into that long rant. Super. I actually did forget that reason. Son of a bitch. I'll get to it again, though. But a big thing is, even though I put this on my channel, a lot of people probably don't look at that shit anymore. I don't know. But there's certain things on my channel that I just don't care for. One, friend requests. I've gotten multiple already. I don't give a shit. I don't accept friend requests, people. Maybe people will see this video and understand it now, but I don't take friend requests. If you're on YouTube and you send me a friend request, fuck you. I'm not gonna accept it. I'm not gonna decline it. I just I go to YouTube and I'm just gonna go to my 7GameX1. I go to YouTube and once it loads, I'm like, oh hey, I've got 6 messages or whatever. I go to my inbox. I'm like, oh hey, look at that. I have a friend invite on here. Click, boom. Now it says, damn it, it's glitching on me. 0 friend invites. There we go. Boom, exit. The friend invite is still there, but all I have to do is click on it so it doesn't say I have it anymore, and I'm done. It doesn't matter to me. It'll sit there forever. I think my other channel's got like 100 or 200 friend requests on there still. I've just never accepted them because I don't give a flying fuck about them. And then as for comments, as long as the comment doesn't say first or anything like that, I'm fine. I can't stand people that do that, especially on my videos, because guys, I don't have 1 billion subscribers. You're not very special for seeing my video first. For people who have channels like Ray William Johnson, the people that have 4 or 5 million subscribers and they get 10 million views per video, then being first is actually kind of an accomplishment, because it's pretty hard to get. It's pretty hard to be the first viewer on those videos. It truly is. But on my videos, it's not. So don't do it. If you don't have anything if you don't have a comment, and just don't say anything. I don't mind that. I'd rather not come to YouTube and see. I've actually had this happen. Some guy, maybe he was new or maybe he was just trolling. I don't know. But I came onto my, I went to YouTube and I saw I had 5 comments. I was like, oh, okay, cool. What are these comments on? They were all on like 5 videos in a row on like Dragon Age or something, all saying first, 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 and first. I just kind of make sure that was 5, okay. But I was just like, fucking really? I went and I blocked the guy, because I'm like, one, I don't want to come back in an hour and see 10 more fucking comments of first, it goes on and on. And so I hate that. So I'm gonna block you. The second you say it, don't even test me. I will block you. I don't care if you've been a subscriber for years. I'll block your ass. It's annoying. Why is this site not loading? Super. So yeah, don't say first. It pisses me off. It really does. Now, granted, in a year from now, if YouTube is still running and I still got my channel and I got 8,000 subscribers and
then it's hard to get first, then go for it, because I'm probably not going to see it over all the other comments. And if I do, I'll block you anyway, whatever. I think that's about it. As for, I've gotten this comment a couple times on GameFAQs. Actually, fuck it. Imagine I never said that. I don't care anymore. I lost interest in it. So, let's see, delete this. I'm deleting stuff on my WordPad so I don't have to worry about it. Alright, talked about the channel. Okay, so this is a touchy subject right here that I want to get finished with, and I'm going to do it in a video that's not just about this, so maybe people will be surprised by it. But I think I've made multiple videos on my old channel about this, so let's see if I can stick to doing it just this one time, get it finished with. So I'm an atheist. Shocker there. Now, I feel like I've said this 1,000 times. I probably have on my other channel and to people, but me personally, I don't care what people believe. It does not matter to me. Will I make fun of you? You better fucking believe it. You know, don't even bet against that. I will make fun of you at any chance I get. Which brings up a funny tale that happened 3 days ago. Random number. I was talking with my coworker, who we've gotten to know each other decently well. You know, he likes some video game. He likes video games in general, I guess I could say. He likes the games I like, which is good. He's in love with zombies, in love with them. He wants to borrow my Dead Island on the 360. I mean, he loves zombie movies, everything about them, and so the other day, it had to have been Friday. I want to say Friday. I asked him a question. I'm like, what do you think about vampires? Because vampires to me are awesome. You know, vampires, werewolves, depending on the werewolf and vampire, of course, they're awesome to me. They truly are. I love them, depending on the lore, of course. You know, which obviously depends on the movie or the show or whatever. And he straight up, he's like, they're stupid. And the reason he gave was the funniest reason to me ever. And he basically said that they're stupid because it's like, ooh, they suck your blood, and I don't like the term suck. Drink is okay, drink sure, because in most movies and shows these days, especially, you know, for vampires, and you little shit of a fly, off you go, you little, yeah, he jumps to like another spot on the screen. Get away, shoo. It's like, I've smushed so many of these little bugs on my screen, it's frightening. So he basically said it's stupid because they suck blood and blah blah blah, and that, you know, like, it could never happen. You know, vampires are they're just too mythical. And my first thought was, what? You believe in God? How is anything too mythical for you? Not to mention, if God were real, boom, he could make vampires, right? You know, that was my thought. I didn't say it out loud though. It was just in my head where I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like, seriously, I almost looked at him like he was an idiot. Like, you believe in God? How can you think vampires are too? Okay, I wasn't gonna go off on him though because we were working. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna get into this. And I just kind of laughed. I'm like, what? How can you think vampires and werewolves are stupid? Well, I asked him first about vampires, then I'm like, what about werewolves? He's like, same thing, stupid. And I'm like, dude, I didn't say the God part, but I'm like, dude, dude, you are in love. You have a zombie fetish. How can you hate on vampires and werewolves? And he's like, well, zombies are actually possible. And this has always been my thought too. And I don't know, someone's gonna point out that I'm an idiot here, but I'm gonna fucking kill this fucking little bug. Fuck off. Away with you. I swatted him again. Alright. So the point is that, now, while I won't say that zombies are ever going to happen, because they probably won't, the fact is that every show and movie that has zombies, guess what? They're always a byproduct of a failed science experimentation, usually, or it is basically just a disease, or an infection, whatever. You know, it's something that is actually scientific, not just, you know, this guy that turns into a wolf. You get my point. So, I mean, I've always seen zombies as, you know, a decent possibility, which is cool to me, but it just pissed me off that he kind of just straight up said, you know, vampires and werewolves are stupid because they could never happen. I'm like, dude, fuck you. Zombies can't either, and God isn't real. But I didn't bring any of that stuff up, so it don't know, it pissed me off.
But anyways, yeah, like I said, I will easily make fun of anyone for their religion, but like I don't mind if you believe it, but I will make fun of you because you're an idiot. Because I mean, we got to talk when we finally got into it. This is probably like a week ago now. He brought up so many different fucking fallacies that pissed me off. He's like, oh, my friend should have died multiple times for whatever. I don't think he ever gave or explained why he should have died. You know, drugs, car accident, something like that, probably. It's like, but he was always, brought back. I'm like, yeah, by doctors or paramedics, right? Probably. It pissed me off because I'm like, how does him being brought back from doctors doing their job, how does that make God real? And then he did all this. The regular stuff. I'm trying to think of what it's called. Pascal's wager, is it? I think that's what it's called. It's better to believe and be wrong than to not believe and be wrong, or whatever. It's better to believe and be right than not to believe and be wrong. Maybe that's it. I think that's it. Because if you believe in it and you're wrong, you didn't lose anything. But if you don't believe in it and you're wrong, you lose everything. I'm like, no, because it's like the best thing I could do is be like, dude, go to this YouTube channel, The Atheist Experience, and they talk about this in length. But anything that, like, I asked him about Penn and Teller too. I'm like, have you ever heard of Penn and Teller? Penn and Teller bullshit. And I'm like, you should really watch their show. It's a great show. He's like, do they make fun of religion? Like, in a few episodes, yeah. I mean, they got religion on the Bible itself. They got religion, they've got a show on, or an episode on creationism. And then they make fun of it in random episodes. He's like, yeah, I probably won't watch it. Like, why? Why wouldn't somebody watch it? It's like, I think if you think that you believe in God, but you will not watch a show because it makes fun of religion every now and then, you're not a big believer. And a big thing I want to end this religion part on is this. And I know I'll get shit for this one, but I don't care. This is worth it. This is worth losing people for. If you cannot prove right now to me, and I'll say this to people now too, if they attack me for being atheist or anything like that, or if they're just, like, oh yeah, I believe in God and blah blah blah. Here's the thing. If you can't prove to me that God exists right now, I don't want this bullshit Bible crap, Bible believe, or Bible proves it. Bullshit, it's a book. If you can't prove it to me, like straight up actual evidence, then you're an atheist. That's all there is to it. Now, like I said, people attack me for that probably, but I don't give a shit. Now, obviously, with atheists, this is what pisses me off even more is when people assume that when people say that how can I put this? People think that being an atheist means that you think there can't be a God, but that's not true. Atheists just, since there is no evidence for it, that's why we're atheists. It's because there is no evidence for it. That's all that there is to it. Well, there are atheists that will say God can't exist. I won't say that. There's no evidence for it. But I say if you can't show me evidence, you're basically an atheist to me. I'm sorry. That's all there is to it. Faith is bullshit. All there is to it. And that's how I'm ending my religion thing on. So now we get into... Oh, whoops, screwed up on WordPad. So now we get into 2 shows, actually. So, put everything else behind you. We're walking into 2 shows here. So the first is Vampire Diaries. Imagine that, we're back to vampires. And, so the new season just started a few days ago, and my mouse is screwing with me. Hold on. Back you go. Alright, so Vampire Diaries started up last Thursday. Yes, last Thursday. Great episode. I wasn't too disappointed with it because, if we go here, Vampire Diaries Season 3, it's called... where are they going to show it? I think it's supposed to be called the Year of the Vampires, or the Year of the Originals or something, and they're not going to show it to me. Was it Year of the... Season of the... Let's go with Originals then. Jesus Christ. Yep, the Year of the Originals. There we go. SpoilersGuide.com. Thank you very much for finally showing me what I was going to do. Anyway. So, clicking on the site. Let's see. Vampire Diaries has officially been renewed for a 3rd season. This is from May 12th. and their mythology becomes more developed by the episode. Per the last installment of TVD, really? Okay. Elijah and Klaus are brothers who came from the original family of vampires who were human once. So apparently, let's see, blah, not gonna bother. So basically, I get not the entire season, but we're basically going to learn about how the originals became vampires, which to me is awesome. But at the same time, I'm a little bit pissed because when I think of original vampires or the first vampires, they're the vampires that were born vampires. And in the books, yes, imagine that Vampire Diaries is actually based on books. In the books, that's how it is. They were born vampires. They're pure blood vampires. In the show, they were once human, turned vampires, so the origin is like, what the fuck? How is this happening? My first thought is witches. And I'm going to be very disappointed if that's the case, because witches are supposed to be the balancers of nature and all that bullshit. So I don't see why they would create a race of, creatures. It seems kind of pointless, really. But I can't wait. So episode 1 came out for season 3 last Thursday, and I didn't expect them to delve into the origin. I wasn't surprised that they didn't. It basically started off where season 2 ended, with Klaus taking Stefan because he saved Damon, blah blah blah, and so it's basically just them trying to hunt down a wolf, and then they turn the wolf into a hybrid, which is kind of cool. That's basically all that happened in a little summary for you. Spoiler alert, sorry. But it's a good episode. I mean, you should definitely watch it. I almost want to say that I would show this episode to anyone who's never seen the show, just to get them into it. The problem is the show is also Elena's birthday stuff, so a lot of it is that as well. Like half of it, a quarter of it at least. And that stuff is kind of boring. I'll admit I have not yet seen the full episode because I skip through stuff. I have to. I like to skip through until we get to the vampire and werewolf stuff. The stupid stuff of like Jeremy seeing ghosts, I don't give a shit. I really don't. But either way, good episode. I liked it. And last but not least for this entire video is another topic that might actually take me a little while. I might actually have to stop the audio because I might need a drink. And since my Mountain Dew is gone, I might have to get another cup. But Supernatural. It is coming. Supernatural is starting up again this Friday, and I could not be more excited. I mean, I sound super excited right now, but that's because I'm tired, and I think I exhausted all my excitedness like a few days ago. So, clicking on Supernatural Season 7. This is the mini summary that they give. Castiel doesn't kill Sam, Dean, and Bobby, but warns them not to interfere with his business. And stopping right there, I'm a little bit pissed. Anyone who's a Supernatural fan, or anyone who's seen Supernatural, if you watch the end of Season 6, this new episode does not make sense, because Castiel says, I'm your new god. You will bow down and profess your love unto me, or I will kill you. And then it starts off with, Castiel doesn't kill them, and tells them not to interfere. What? Whatever. So, assuming his new role is God, Castiel sets out to right some of the wrongs in the world. And his main thing said that, the main thing he said in the end of Season 6 was that he was going to go and kill Raphael's followers. So, checker there. Dean decides they should find Death and order him to stop Castiel, because obviously you can order Death to do whatever, right? Yeah, right. I can see that going badly for Dean. So you can't order Death. It's like, Dean, you should learn your place, seriously. Again, it's just this line. I'm wondering who came up with these sentences, because just the line of Dean decides they should find Death and order him to stop Castiel. It's like, we've seen Dean talk with Death. Anytime Dean is kind of smirky or snarky with him, Death is just like, Dean, I am an eternity old. Don't fuck with me. That's basically his attitude. I love Death. He's awesome. But anyway, but the former angel is one step ahead of them, leaving Dean to face a very angry Death. Then meanwhile, Sam struggles to deal with the broken wall in his mind. What do you fucking do? So just the first episode, which is called Meet the New Boss, which is awesome. I
I cannot wait. And then let's see. Hello, cruel world. Castiel continues to struggle with the burdens that comes with his new god power. Ooh. The broken wall of Sam's head causes him to have hallucinations. Who cares? But I worries that Dean is beginning to stumble under the weight of fighting Castiel and keeping an eye on Sam. So, I would say the only good thing about episode 2 is the fact that Castiel is struggling with being God, I guess. But the only thing that I can point out here and make this video shorter than it should be is this line right here. The former angel is one step ahead of them, leaving Dean to face a very angry death. Which means that Castiel went to see death. So here's the question. What the hell did Castiel go to death to, or for? Did he go there to kill him? Because if that's the case, that means death fended him off, which means death is stronger than Castiel, because obviously if Castiel could kill him, he would have. I don't think Castiel would kill death, though. If anything, Castiel told death not to interfere as well. Because, you know, I can understand that pissing death off, because I don't think death really even cares to listen to God, really. I mean, death was obviously pissed that he was listening to one angel, and now he's listening to another angel with godlike powers. Maybe that's why he's pissed. I'm thinking it's got to be that Castiel just told death not to help them or not to do anything. It's probably going to leave death a little bit pissed. I don't know. I can't wait. I mean, this is what, this Friday, I think? Yeah, Friday. Awesome. Is it? September 23rd. Yeah, it's this Friday. Son of a bitch. I hate when I'm right sometimes. I don't want to wait until this Friday. Yeah, I cannot wait, though. And then let's see. Let's go through the titles here. We got Meet the New Boss, Hello Cruel World, The Girl Next Door. No idea what that could be about. Defending Your Life. Huh. Shut Up, Dr. Phil. Interesting. Slash Fiction. All in the Family. The Mentalists. And Season 7, Time for a Wedding. None of those really give any fucking hint as to what they could be about. That's going to be irritating. I figure once we get the first episode, the third episode will probably have a summary on it, but either way, I cannot wait. I went into this once on my last channel, and I know some guy posted a comment saying, blah, 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 I'm unsubscribing. I'll go through it real quick, though. Basically, I was kind of disappointed with Supernatural back during Season 6, because Season 5 was the death, yeah, Season 5 was the ending of, or the end of Season 5, sorry. Ending of Season 5 was with Lucifer and Michael going into the hole, which means they're gone. So when I heard that Season 6 was coming, my first thought was, what the fuck could Season 6 be about? And then even Season 6 let me down in multiple ways. And now, with Season 7, we got Castiel is a new god, but the reason why he's so powerful is because he's got millions and millions of souls in him. Thing is, his souls are power sources. So do they run out? Possibly. So he might, every time he does, huge things, he might be losing some power. That, and we still have God and Death there, so they can probably stop him if they wanted to. Never know. Unless, of course, Death says, I'm too weak, I can't take him out, or I don't want to. Or maybe God comes in the picture and says, I don't care. That'd be kind of cool. But I'm wondering how they can do a whole Season 7 of this. Granted, they're going to have pointless episodes in there. I can already see episode 2 or 3 being pointless, but we'll see what happens. Well, maybe. I mean, I'll probably be nerding out every other week or so with the episode stuff, but oh well, we're nearing 30 minutes. I should end this. Gotta get a drink. And that's about it. As for Dead Island, guys, don't worry, I will be playing more. I've been playing a lot on 360. I'm trying to get every achievement right now, which isn't too difficult. Right now I'm trying to aim for level 50 on my Cyan character. Not too difficult, really. I'm just blowing through the city right now. Because I'm playing with Matt right now. We're both playing our high level characters, and I told him, I'm like, dude, because we're on our second playthrough. In second playthrough, they don't level up they don't make the quests go up with you. So all the quests give low experience. So I think we're just gonna go through the main quests in the city right now, which is good. But I'm hoping to hit 50 tonight for the achievement. And then I think a lot of my achievements deal with guns. I think. I'm not sure. I have to look them all up. But other than that, don't worry. I will be playing more. I'll probably play some tonight. Not sure, since I am playing a lot tonight to hit 50. We'll see what happens. But
If you guys do have any questions, feel free to ask them on any video. Hopefully this one, if you get this far, congrats. Yeah, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask them. I'll make new videos to answer them. I'm happy with that. I can rant as long as I want to now, so it's cool. But we hit 30 minutes, so take care, guys.